Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about facial expressions for better first impressions. And this will be an easy tutorial, so let's get right into this instructional video tutorial. I'll be going over 5 simple facial expressions, and these facial expressions will hopefully help you make better first impressions. They're really easy to do. I'll explain sort of what they are and how you can use them and why they're likely to work. And yeah, without further ado, we're going to try and keep this video short and sweet. So starting off with number one. Number one is a genuine smile. You want to put on a genuine smile, okay? Now, whatever your genuine smile looks like, that is more than good enough. So don't worry so much about what your smile looks like. Just worry about it being genuine. So just smile authentically and genuinely and just put on a real smile. And that is going to be literally probably the best facial expression that you can put on for a good first impression, okay? So like one of the best things you can do is just smile genuinely. So just put on your real, authentic, genuine smile. Simple as that. That's going to be one of the top things that you can do, absolutely. Moving on to number 2, and sorry, that's just because it puts the other person in a positive mood. It makes you seem trustworthy, and just smiling is just a good thing to do, plain and simple. Anyways, moving on to number 2, as I said, number 2 is maintain warm eye contact. So you want to maintain warm eye contact. What does that mean? You don't want to be staring at them in the eyes the entire time. That's not what I mean. You don't want to be looking away the entire time. That's not what I mean. Warm eye contact is making eye contact, and then you might look away. And then you continue with the eye contact, and then you might glance away for a moment. And then you continue with the eye contact, and then glance away, and so on and so forth. So it's like on and off eye contact. That's warm eye contact. And that's a great sort of expression that you can do. That's a great thing that you can do, with your body language, with your face, with your senses, and so on and so forth. That will allow you to have a better first impression because it just allows people to get a more trusting sense of you, and it allows people to feel connected, which is a huge factor, okay? Moving on to number 3. Number 3 is incorporate a slight head tilt. Okay, now when you incorporate a slight head tilt, okay, it just portrays an emotional, I guess, connectedness, trustworthiness, authenticness, right? It's something so simple. And, I feel like a lot of people do it naturally, but if you don't do it naturally, you can incorporate it easily. So instead of, you want to have good posture, of course, but instead of having, and I'm on an angle here because of my camera angle and the way that it's mounted. But, if I'm just going to go off the side here. If I had, perfect posture like this, okay, it would make me seem sort of stiff, and it would make me seem, like almost slightly, not angered or not mean, but just less warm. And if you want to feel if you want to seem a bit warmer, then you could just put a bit of a head tilt there. So when they're talking, instead of being like this, right, you put a little bit of a head tilt and you just respond. Okay, yeah, I've been there before. Yeah, I understand. I totally get what you're saying. Absolutely. And you see the head tilt here? It just makes you seem a little bit warmer, and it's just great for a first impression. Anyways, moving on to number 4. Number 4 is vary your emotional expressions. So you gotta vary your emotional expressions. I'm gonna read that one more time because I think it's so important. Once again, for the last time, number 4. Number 4 is vary your emotional expressions. So you have to change the way you are expressing your emotions. If you are like this the whole time, it's great they're smiling, but they're gonna be wondering if it's authentic, right? And if you are straight-faced the whole time, once again, they might perceive you as being confident and stuff like that, and they might perceive you as being serious, but they're going to wonder if that's like how you really are, if it's authentic. Most people will vary their emotional expressions naturally. So most people will be a little bit happier, a little bit more curious, a little bit shocked, a little bit more, like neutral. And if you vary your emotional expressions, people will perceive you as being more authentic. Now, maybe you are smiley all the time. That's just how you are. And that's fine and dandy. And that's great that you're going to be yourself, But in terms of a first impression, I think you should try to vary your emotional expressions a little bit. I'm not saying fake who you are. I'm not saying change who you are. But just make sure you're being authentically yourself. And if you are just smiling the whole time, and that's who you are, then fine, no problem with that. Go ahead. You don't have to vary anything. But if you are trying too hard to make a first impression, and you might be inauthentic, and if you are inauthentic, you're not going to vary emotional expressions enough. So like the idea is very simple. Just be authentically, genuinely your authentic self. And if you are being your authentic self, chances are you're going to vary a little bit in your emotional expressions. You might go a little bit more towards happiness, a little bit more towards, curiosity, a little bit more towards shock, a little bit more towards like neutral, like whatever the case is, you're going to probably go around this sort of spectrum or this range of emotional expressions. And just make sure you're being emotionally your authentic self, okay? And if you are, there's a good chance that you're going to vary your expressions a little bit. Even if you're always happy and always smiling, you might smile a bit more or a bit less. And still, you might still be smiling the whole time, but like a huge smile or a big smile, there's still a little bit of variance. So make sure that you are varying it, with regards to your emotional expressions as much as naturally you would do, okay? Simple as that. And it'll just, make people perceive you as being more authentic, more genuine, a little bit more emotionally well-versed, I guess, because you're showing a wide variety of emotions. And I think it just makes for a little bit of a better first impression, to be honest with you. It's just my own personal opinion. Anyways, moving on to the last one for this video, which is number 5. Number 5 is relaxed eyes. So literally you have to have relaxed eyes. If you are just, like this, right, people might perceive you as being like, why are their eyes like, why are they like in shock, right? Just relax your eyes. Whatever your natural eye position is, put your eyes in that position, okay? So like, this is my natural eye position. Maybe your eyes are a little bit more open, a little bit more closed, whatever it is. But you want to have relaxed eyes. Because if you have, your eyebrows are like this and your eyes are like this, they're going to think that you're angry. If that's how naturally they are, then that's fine and dandy, not a problem. But if you're taking your eyes and you're making them not relaxed and you're going like this, they might see you as being angry. Or if you're taking your eyes, and this is my eyes relaxed, right? If I was going like this, they're going to think like, what did I say that made them like be in shock or made them wonder, right? Or made them be like, oh, what, like that facial expression. So the point is very simple. Whatever your relaxed eye position is, use that. That's how you should keep your eyes for first impression. Of course, when you're portraying emotions, you might have different emotions that you're portraying, right? But then you always want to come back to the neutral, relaxed eye position, which is just your normal eyes, okay? Just the way your eyes normally are in the relaxed, neutral position. And that's it. Hopefully this helps you. And yeah, other than that, I've got nothing else to say. So with nothing else to say, we are going to roll the outro for this video. So without further ado, here's the outro for this specific video. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.